Did you know Lego, yes, the beloved colorful building blocks, played a role in revolutionizing firearm safety? Stop and take a moment to let that sink in. How can simple plastic bricks possibly relate to something as complex and divisive as firearm safety? The connection is far less of a child's play and more of a pivotal turning point in design and innovation. Our story begins in the bustling city of Copenhagen during the early 1980s. Here, a young engineer by the name of Lars Christensen found himself intrigued by the immutable safety issues surrounding firearms. Lars was no avid gun enthusiast, but he was a passionate problem solver. Raised on tales of industry, ambition, and tales spun with greasy gears and trailing smoke, he was invested in the mechanics of all things, particularly those which presented a challenge. Therefore, when he found himself entangled with the complexities of firearm safety at a dinner conversation, something clicked. And it was not just the wine glasses. The next day, like a key that finally turned a stubborn lock, an idea flickered into being as Lars observed his son Jacob playing with a Lego brick kit he'd received for his birthday. Everything about Lego screamed precision, modularity, and, most importantly, safety. Each part, though individual, worked seamlessly to form something greater. It was a fantastic teaching tool disguised as a toy. Thus, Lars started patching together a conceptual blueprint in his mind, intricately interweaving the tenets of Lego and mechanisms of firearms. He devised a prototype that, at its core, focused on modular construction and simplified usage. His principle was simple: design a weapon that, similar to Lego, could be selectively assembled and disassembled. This concept wasn't groundbreaking by itself. Disassembly had always been a part of gun maintenance. But it was the way these parts fit together like Lego that mattered. But in essence, could convert firearms into something they were not: tools for play. In reality, he was reimagining firearm safety protocols altogether. Every piece, every section of the weapon was crafted with the concept of fail-safes and accidental misuse in mind. But the most innovative feature was inspired directly by Lego's unique locking system, a safety lock mechanism that mimics Lego's unique snap-set system. This aspect deterred improper or accidental assembly, bridging yet another breach in safety. Hence, Lars began his journey to patent the design, unbelievably inspired by toy bricks. His persistence paid off in less than a decade, with the modular integration firearm safety system patented in 1993. But that's where the narrative takes an interesting twist. Through nuances of fate and fortune, Lars's model slowly garnered attention at weapon design conferences and military expos. Leading manufacturers found an adapted version of his safety mechanism skyrocket in popularity within their product lines. His patented Lego-inspired lock system, unorthodox as it was, had forged a radical shift in how safety was perceived. It wasn't long before feedback from gun owners, law enforcement, and military personnel alike highlighted an apparent reduction in accidents involving the misuse of firearms incorporating Lars' innovations. Nobody could quite believe that Lego somehow provided a blueprint for a safer firearm future, including Lars himself, who, honestly, thought his original inspiration would be forever shelf-bound alongside other fantastical concepts. But, unlike most visionary tales, this isn't merely a conclusion marked with success and monetary windfall. For Lars Christensen, this endeavor was never about earning. It was a commitment to clever problem-solving and a profound belief in design underpinning everyday safety. And to this day, firearms continuing to adopt his principles proudly carry his legacy, while safer streets and reduced statistics stand as an unspoken tribute to an inventive mind who dared to see beyond what was at face value a child's plaything. So the next time you watch a child assemble a kit of bright plastic blocks, remember that sometimes even our simplest toys can harbor extraordinary potential. You will look at Lego, and firearms for that matter, quite differently by the end of this story, won't you?